Welcome back to a very special BattleTech video. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today I want to share with you something awesome. This was sent in to me by a fan named Stinger Tuck, and he found a way to consistently beat the 4 Jenners in the Crescent Inception. So if you have played the Crescent Inception before, or you're watching my Let's Play, you know that this is the final battle at the end of the Citadel training. It is supposed to be an unwinnable war, and you are supposed to lose your mech that you're piloting. There's a way to escape with your mech, which I struggled with, but eventually figured out in my Let's Play. However, there is a third way, a legendary way of getting through this battle, and it involves killing all 4 Jenners. For the longest time, I thought it was gaming myth. People said they could do it, and nobody could ever show me video or screenshots, and so I just sort of smiled and nodded and said, of course you can, and just let those people continue to tell their tall tales. But it has been now proven definitively that this is possible, and so the gameplay that you're witnessing here is not mine. It belongs to my friend Tuck here. I've provided his contact info on the screen and in the description down below. If you'd like, you can reach him via email or Twitter if you want to follow up with the man himself. But I'm going to stop talking and turn this over to him now. So how do you beat all 4 Jenners in combat? Well, this is how.
Alright, welcome to BattleTech Crescent Inception. I'm going to try to win versus 4 Jenners when the Curitans have invaded Pacifica. Here we go. The first thing I need to do is actually check that the enemies have spawned in a proper location. If they spawn too low...
Small correction here. He meant to say too high, not too low.
Relative to that central building in the battlefield, they're actually going to be able to attack us within the first 3 turns, and that's what we don't want to do. What we want to do is see this, where they're all kind of congested behind that building. I'm going to jump just because it's faster than running through the trees. And as you can see, they're still behind that building, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see. Sometimes one will creep around the bottom, but that's nothing to worry about. And the Citadel has been destroyed. Okay, as you can see, there are still a few of them behind that building. We don't actually want them to stay there forever. In fact, we don't want them to stay there from now on. Our attempt to win will not work very well if there's at least 1 Jenner still trapped behind that building. We need to try to make sure that they're all right near the entrance to the training facility. So it looks like they've all actually come now, which is really fortunate. So now we have a very good chance of being able to defeat these guys in combat. Yeah. So yeah, this is really good. We can now actually start. We can buy a bit of time. Usually 1 or 2 of them get trapped on the south side of the entrance, which is great. Now we can look to re-engage. Yeah, as I said, usually 1, sometimes 2 get trapped down there. Alright, so now it really gets to the business end of placement of where we move. The Jenners will actually stay where they are, just kind of looping around until we move forward enough to bait them to engage. And so this point here is where they will definitely engage. 1 back might be okay if you've got a lot of Jenners crowding the top area here. Sometimes just because they run into each other, that one will actually find its way up. So yeah, what you want is to be one space away from the edge of that top side building. Now, you may have seen me just move back 2 squares and then forward 1 square. The reason why I did that was because, one, we want to stop baiting anyone. We don't want more Jenners coming up. And in fact, it looks like another Jenner is going to come up. We don't want that. We only want to face them one at a time. Fortunately, this guy actually decides to turn around because I was blocking the top side and his friend was blocking the bottom. And so he decided to turn around because he couldn't get through. And so we're just going to shoot him in the back. But you will note that the Jenner, that second Jenner that came up, because he got horizontally in line with me, he was able to shoot. What we want to do is be able to keep the opposition Jenners on the row below us. Now I'm just reassigning my targeting because obviously usually the furthest north Jenner is the one that's going to engage us when we move into that baiting position. Alright, so we're moving back to stop baiting so that we don't get more Jenners. Obviously kick to make the most of all that we can do. We also move back to stop our target Jenner from moving behind us and up. If they, as I said before, if they move horizontally equal to us, like if they're on the same row as us, they will start shooting. So my heat's manageable for one more turn of large laser. I'll turn that off now. The great thing about the Chameleon is that it's pretty much heat neutral if you fire everything but the large laser, even if you use jump jets. Okay, so that's 3 down. Our heat's obviously starting to get out of control, so we'll just buy ourselves a few free turns and cool that down. Now we will re-engage. Yep, and that guy looks like he's coming out from the underside of the training building, and he's going to come up and we're going to shoot him just like the rest. So I don't care about, obviously there's no more other Jenners that are going to interfere with our baiting, but I still move back to block his path behind me. And that's it. We've won versus 4 Jenners, and obviously everyone's in chaos as a result of the invasion, but we have come away unscathed, pretty much. Yeah, we took like 1 hit to the left torso, and Jason is an absolute beast. So there you go. That's how to win versus 4 Jenners. I hope you find this really helpful. Thank you.
So there you have it. That's how you beat the Jenners. Impressive stuff, I have to say. So it can be done. You know, there's all sorts of other myths about the Crescent Hawk's Inception, I feel. Some people claim that they found spiders, you know, spider mechs. Some people claim you can steal an urban mech from the starport and get away with it. These are all interesting things that I would love to see. So if you are capable of such a feat, I really would like you to send me some video of it. I would love it. I'll share with the world. I'll give you credit, all that good stuff. I'm not in it for the glory, guys, because there's really glory enough to go around when it comes to BattleTech. But yeah, if you can help dispel some other gaming myths about BattleTech or any of the classic games I've played, feel free to reach out to me. But for today, thank you to Stinger Tuck for sending this in. And if you are interested, we have a save game file, the save game file that was used to record this video that I'll include in the description down below. So you can go ahead and download that if you would like to give this battle a shot for yourself. Anyway, that's it for us today. This was a short little video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and good luck killing the Curious scumbags out there. Alrighty guys, until next time, no guts, no galaxy, and peace.